Hi everyone, Shaun here back with you all again. Today we're going to be making kachori. Now this is a favorite East Indian inspired snack. We predominantly eat it as a breakfast item, but I mean to be honest, you could eat this at any time of the day, and this is a very easy, simple recipe. So today we're going to do a full tutorial on how to make kachori with a step-by-step guide, very easy to follow. So let's go. So everything is going to be mixed in your food processor. So I'm starting with chana and split peas. Both have been soaked overnight just to hydrate and also to help it double in volume. Aromatics and flavorings. First we're going in with some Chadon Beni, some onion. Then we're gonna go in with some garlic, hot pepper, lion brand baking powder. That will help give the kachori a very light and airy texture. Pimento for more flavor. Turmeric helps with the color and its earthy flavor. And salt, of course, for seasoning. So we're going in with everything. And lastly, we're going to be adding some Lion Brand self-rising flour, which will also help with texture, because by using the self-rising flour, it will help leaven the kachori, make it a lot lighter, add some air into it, and give it that slightly powdery consistency. Because you know sometimes when you eat kachori, some of them tend to be very dense and dry. This will help with that. And also some Lion Brand split peas powder, because of course split peas is one of the main ingredients. So we adding in soaked split peas and the actual powder. So this is going directly into our processor as well. We're going to cover and process until we get a thick, even batter. Right, so because kachori is typically dense, we are not adding too much moisture. So at this point here, I'm just going to scrape down the sides of the processor and try and help it out a little bit. Yeah, now if need be, I will add a little water, but I'm trying my best to avoid that. The chana has water in it, the split peas has water in it, all of the aromatics have moisture in it. So I'm going to mix this without any added water. All right, so again, as you can see, I want to use this opportunity to once again talk about the moisture. If I could just come in a little bit. I haven't added any water. But look at how the moisture in the chana and the split peas and the vegetables is spreading throughout the dough. Still has a ways to go because I want the chana and split peas and the vegetables and flavorings to break down some more into a much more even consistency. But I'm just using this opportunity to talk about the moisture. So no rush, or do not rush to add any added water or anything, at the beginning when you see it's looking very dry. So what you'll want to do is probably let the processor go for like 30 seconds, and then you just come in and help it out a little bit. So we're going to cover and go again. All right, time to check. All right, so again, just remember, we added no water. Look at how wet this has gotten. So this is actually too wet. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you what I will do anytime it's too wet, because the kachori needs to hold together. It needs to have enough moisture so that it's not dry, but it needs to be firm enough to stand on its own. To solve that problem is to just add some more split peas flour, because again, split peas is the main ingredient here, so to me it wouldn't make sense to add regular flour. Alright, so you just add a little bit, mix, test your consistency. Alright, feel any difference? I don't know if you can notice the difference in consistency, how firm it is when I turn, how all the batter is almost coming with the spatula. Right, so I'm just going to take a little bit in my hand and see how it holds together. I prefer to make smaller kachoris. You could probably make it a little bigger than this. But yeah, I prefer smaller kachoris. I find they fry a lot more evenly, right? So you see how this is standing up nice? This is about the consistency that I would want. To fry our kachori, we're going to be using soya bean oil. I want this oil to be at about 325 degrees Fahrenheit. That will give the kachori enough time to fry from the inside out, as well as give it that beautiful golden brown consistency. I'm just gonna dip my hand in some water. I mean, if you don't want to use water, you could use oil, but this will just help. Not that the batter is gonna stick to my hand, but it just makes life a lot easier. And as I said earlier, I prefer to make a smaller kachori in the shape more of a disc than a ball. So let me show you. As I have it in this, as I get it to a ball shape, I'll just give it a slight press. So you see how it looks? And then from there we go in the oil. It's a very quick and easy process. As I get my ball, I just give it a slight press. And please tell us in the comments what you all typically eat this with. You know, if you like to put chana in it. I know some people like to put like different cuchalas, tamarind sauce, etc. Let us know. Right. As a general rule of thumb, anytime you have to cook things on both sides, I prefer to cook it the majority of the way through on one side before turning it. So this is the first one here. I just turned it. So this would have been the first side. Look at the color. Let me show you the other side. Right, so I just turned this. I'm going to show you the second one now. So even though I haven't turned this, look at the color on this, and it hasn't even been turned as yet. Just going to turn, continue to turn them. And how do I know when this is finished? So easy way to tell, aside from color, because color is very closely associated with temperature, and if you cannot monitor and regulate the temperature of your oil, the second best way to tell is by the moisture escaping. All these bubbles here, this is moisture escaping from the kachori. So frying is a dry method of cooking. What it does, it draws out the moisture from the product. So as soon as these bubbles start to dissipate and become fewer and fewer, that is a telltale sign that my kachori is ready to come out. So sometimes it's always good to kind of separate them so you could really see how much bubbles are coming. So you see this one is my first one, and look at the amount of bubbles compared to, say, this one here. See the difference? Alright, so it's time to take out our kachoris. So you can see that beautiful golden brown color. You can see that it has slightly swollen and developed this smooth texture on the outside, smooth even texture. Alright mommy, so we made some kachori. So I want you to taste it and give me your honest opinion, alright? So I'm just going to cut it so the viewers could see the inside. Yeah, what you want? This is like
nice and neat.
Yeah, look good. This is a mango and tamarind combo, and this is raw grated mango.
I'm going to take the mango.
The grated?
Yeah. It have pepper?
It's a little kick, that's enough?
Yeah. Spicy. Very smooth. Next time I'm thinking
It's a little too dry.
yeah.
You find it dry?
No, it's not too dry.
We
I've
could
tasted
go-
drier.
We could go on the menu down south. How much we could charge for these little ones? $4?
$4, boy. Everything is $7 and $6.
Right, y'all. So you also how simple and easy it is to make kachori. And I mean, we eating this here with mango and tamarind and mango combo, but you could eat it with coconut chutney, Chadon Beni sauce. I mean, you name it, the options are endless.
Anything.
Pomsite, you could put chana on it. So I mean, and of course, feel free to tell us in the comments how you all make a kachori and the accompaniments you put on it. Alright guys, so thanks for watching, and of course don't forget to like, subscribe, support by purchasing our merch, shop on our Amazon storefront. All the links for everything will be included in the description and also on all of our social media bios. Alright, thanks guys, bye.